Hi everybody, Vincent Ayala with Barco Inc. Today we're here to talk to you about the new features of EventMaster 8.1. As always, you can find a full list of these features in the What's New file located in your download package, which can be found here. We have added the ability to use a still store as a background. Imported or captured still store images can be used as a native background. The still will be shown at its native resolution and not be scaled to fit or fill the output raster. Layer scaling mode can now be set to custom. This allows the operator to create a pip look on top of a matte color or still store background. The pip layer can also have a hard edge border applied. The PDS-4K does not support other border types, drop shadow, color effects, or keyframes. We now have two layer modes with the PDS-4K, single and mix. This allows the scalars to act very similar to that of the old Screen Pro 2. The multi-viewer now shows a still background overlay in preview. As still images cannot simultaneously show on preview and program in the multi-viewer, we provide a text overlay to let the user know which still is loaded into the outputs preview. So one of the great new features of EventMaster 8.1 is the ability to map presets to the front buttons. And that's kind of a special mode. We call that preset mode for the front panel. So to get into preset mode for the front panel, what we have to do is we have to go into the Adjust menu. We'll go down to System. We'll do Operation Setup, Front Panel Setup, and then we take it from full screen, which is where you select the source and hit take, select the source and hit take, select the source and hit take. We'll switch that over to presets mode. Now, when we go to presets mode, what we can actually do is map presets to these front panel buttons. And we've taken the liberty of mapping some of those buttons. So if we go into the preset buttons, we'll see that top one is a still, top two is we're calling lives. We have our pips button, which these are all presets that we had pre-named, right? We can go in and map the top 4, 5, and 6, which we don't have mapped here. Or we can even go in and hit Auto Map All Presets. Now to execute these, it's really as simple as just select, escaping out, making sure you're back at the home menu, and then selecting a preset and hitting take. There's a user preference to select the behavior of the freeze button on the front panel. The button can be set to freeze on program, freeze on preview, or disable. Very similar to our Image Pro products, we have added an LED setup menu built into the front panel. This allows quick access to the most popular LED setup settings. We are adding support for a built-in simulator in 8.1. You can now configure and simulate BTO and linked systems natively in EventMaster toolset. We have added a preference to turn tab animations on or off. This will allow the tabs to float in the side panel or become anchored to the top of your EventMaster toolset. And that wraps it up for 8.1. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us at e2@barco.com or on our Facebook page, Barco Folsom Switchers. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.